So I have seen this brand new game called Atlas, and I know I'm a little bit late to this, but I wanted to cover it anyway because a lot of people are calling this ARK 2. Now, as you will know, it actually isn't ARK 2, but it's quite similar because it's created by the same people that created ARK, and also, well, I think it's like a new company now, and also it's got the same materials in, it's got similar mechanics, similar creatures and stuff like that. Now, what I know is there's 50 new creatures coming to Atlas, and it's kind of an ARK pirate game, and it looks absolutely amazing, and I cannot wait to cover this and ARK on the channel, so watch out for all those videos, as the release date for Atlas is coming December the 13th, so it's literally coming in like 5 days time now, which is unreal. Now, I'm going to be playing the trailer for you guys right now. There was the first ever leaked trailer, which was then deleted, but now we've got the official trailer, which obviously they've created as, I nearly said wildcard there, but it's not actually wildcard anymore. I think it's Grape Shop Games, so that's interesting there. But anyway, enjoy the trailer. If you guys wouldn't mind dropping a like if you are hyped for Atlas, and subscribing if you are new around here, that would be fantastic too. But let's just get straight in with the trailer. So there seems to be everything in this game. There's like mythical creatures, there's just so much different stuff. You even saw some crazy megalodon hammerhead shark in the water, there's like huge whales, there's this flying fireman, and just so much crazy stuff. And this is why I'm so excited for Atlas. Now, we're going to be going through what Atlas is, everything that you can be expecting from it as well, because we've got all the information right here. And the first really crazy thing is, well, so let's just start off with, from the creators of ARK Survival Evolved comes Atlas, a massively multiplayer first and third person fantasy pirate adventure. Atlas will host up to 40,000 players exploring the same globe. That is crazy. 40,000 people exploring the same map. Now, I don't know how this is going to work out. I think it's just going to be, is this going to just crash all the time? It's going to be interesting to find out. And obviously the map must be so big to the point that it's going to be rare you're going to come across the same people unless they create a, a base and everything around you. So we're just going to start off with what they say. So stake your claim in this endless open world as you conquer territory, construct ships, search for buried treasure, assemble forts, plunder settlements, and hire crew to join your powerful growing army. Start small, then expand your spheres of influence from a small island up to an unstoppable pirate empire that spans across the oceans. Wage battle against enemy fleets, as you single-handedly can command large ships of war using the captaincy system, or divide up to the responsibilities among your trusted lieutenants, or take control of any weapon directly from your own character. Dive deep into the water to explore a permanent sunken wrecks and recover and salvage different types of loot from treasure maps, challenge zones, and main quest lines. Team up with other inspiring adventurers and sail into the vast ocean to discover new lands of rich with different elements, mythical creatures, forgotten tombs, and powerful ancient gods, which is just crazy. So dominate in the Atlas in this ultimate quest for fortune and glory. Now, I am actually very excited about this, and the one thing I wanted to talk about before we get into any more about Atlas is what's happening with ARK. So don't worry, ARK is not being stopped at all, or being stopped working on. All that's really happening from what I've seen is some other people are kind of taking over ARK, who have been working on it, like Chris and stuff, and Jeremy and Jesse are focusing now on Atlas. So it's still like gonna be, they're both gonna be worked on the same amount, and this might be good for ARK. A lot of people are saying, wow, is this gonna just mean we're not gonna be getting anything for ARK at the moment and all of this stuff? I generally believe that this is going to help ARK, because maybe some people that are working for Wildcard and not really feeling and enjoying ARK as much anymore because they've been doing it for so long and wanted a new journey, maybe now that they're gone to Atlas, they'll be working really hard making sure Atlas is perfect, and ARK will be worked on by some people that really believe in the game and want to make sure it's perfect, and that's why I feel like this is the perfect move, and I'm really glad this has actually happened. So we'll be covering Atlas as soon as it is released December the 13th, and I would love it to be and grow into the game. I feel like there is potential here for. You guys know ARK was amazing. The only problem is all the glitches and bugs in it. Don't get me wrong, as soon as this game gets released, there's going to be glitches, there's going to be bugs, but let's just hope that as soon as it is released, it's going to be amazing. So, more of the stuff, this is on how big the map is or whatever it is. So, physically sail in real time across the vast oceans with the server network technology. Explorers will voyage to over 700 unique land masses across 45,000 square kilometers, with thousands of discovery zones and 10 distinct world regions, each having their own unique resources, creatures, secrets, and environmental hazards. And there is a separate Pve Atlas for players who don't want to go and do any PvP, which is obviously something they must make sure they do, because PvE is actually massive in my opinion. So obviously you're going to be constructing your ships of dreams plank by plank, so you're going to be building it, and you're going to be able to build it exactly the way you want, starting with like a rowboat, a basic raft, tiny sloop, and you're just going to keep moving on and moving on and moving on. Now, you're going to be able to captain your crew and assign different people to do different work for you. So let's say you become the captain of your own crew, really, and then your friends can join in with you, other people can join in with you, and then you can have your trusty lieutenants, which you can get to, like, you know, give other people orders. It sounds fantastic. So pirate PvP to the limit. Everything is up for grabs, including players' ships, their crew, their pets, their forts, their land, and their booty. If you can get hands on it, you can take it. A ship's permanent logbook tells the tale of their legendary travel, exploits, and ownership. So obviously, you're going to be out there to try and take other people's things as well. Be the hero or villain you were meant to be. Now, it sounds like this is going to be similar to how Red Dead worked with honor. So you can either like do good things, which makes you the hero, or do bad things, which makes you the villain. So that sounds interesting. Endless adventure, full quests and waypoint systems with sub-quests and rewards for major goals, while treasure maps and challenge zones also are there to make you be able to find and earn money and stuff in this endless world. Form a company, claim territory, and apply tax and behavior rules to which is your own. So that sounds pretty crazy. You can really choose your own, build your own world and your own government with this, and structure your land, expand your empire. You can put tax on things, so you could probably get people to work for you, and when you pay them, you take part of the tax. Like, this game sounds awesome just from reading it through. Creatures great and small. So there's more than 50 creatures at launch, varying from breedable farm animals and shoulder mount parrots and monkeys that offer unique buffs, all the way to mythical mermaids and gigantic sea monsters of legend, which from what I could see from that trailer looks like it's some sort of similar Kraken thing. Creatures can be found in their logical regions, but still take skill from and tactics to tame using new mechanics, while also gaining the most benefit from their natural biomes. Ferry these creatures across the vast oceans in a virtual Noah's Ark to trade in exotic, the words that are being used here are like crazy. Like I know they're just trying to make this sound as like professional as possible. And Wildcard always, and well, it's not Wildcard. I keep saying Grape Shot Games. Same sort of people always do that with their game. So free ports to meet and greet. Level capped starter zones will allow you to learn the ropes and meet new players in a safe place safe space before you venture out into the great unknown. Where the wind and destiny takes you beyond that is up to the gods. Build your empire. Obviously, a lot of this stuff is just saying with different survival systems newly included into the game. This sounds fantastic. Powerful mod and server functionalities. Want to build a World War II Spitfire or a Flying Fortress bomber? Oh, so what they're basically saying here is there's going to be a lot of modding in this as well, so it's going to be similar to the way ARK works, and that is something I've always really loved about ARK Survival Evolved, is with Atlas, there's going to be an Atlas dev kit, so they're going to be really open to modding as well. There was so much explored with ARK, like so much new stuff, and you're going to be able to do this now with Atlas, which is fantastic. Now, far more. Stay tuned for more details on the different features and content of Atlas. This is a brief sampling, is just a tip of the iceberg of what this game is going to be. So this is a brief history of Atlas. Long ago, far above the watery world of Atlas, there once existed a magic-powered golden age, where the great empires of the sky lived at peace alongside magical creatures, flourishing upon a floating continent above the clouds, all powered by a magical source of energy known as the heart of the goddess. Now this is probably going to be similar to what Element is with Tech Tier in ARK, granted by the powerful beings who dwell in the stars beyond. However, a powerful warlord known as Zephos, I might be wrong there, that's the person from the ARK'S cast there, Lewis, but I don't think it's him, is sought to unite the human civilizations over the magic kind and launched a war that broke the heart into pieces, unleashing a wave of destruction that shattered below the floating land masses and plunged them into waters below. So that's a very brief thing. So again, it looks like, it looks like there's going to be some sort of storyline behind Atlas as well, like with ARK. System requirements for this is 100 gigabytes for the game. It says 100 gigabyte available space, so I don't know if that's what they mean is how big the game is, which would be absolutely crazy and take a long time to download, but by the sounds of it, it probably will be, because the map is huge. Just going through some different pictures, as you guys will see, it looks fantastic. The world of Atlas is unbelievable, and I cannot wait to set sail and start with my crew in this brand new world of Atlas, and I will be bringing this to the channel December the 13th, guys, so make sure you have those notifications turned on for this brand new adventure we're all going to be setting sail on. So make sure to be subscribed to the channel if you're not. Leave a like if you are hyped for Atlas, guys. I hope you are. Thank you for all the support on the channel, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. See you guys soon.